Dreams need urgency. In an earlier video, I talked about that you need something that's gonna wake you up in the morning that is important enough to you that you will set your clock for 6 a.m. or 5:30, or if waking up at 7 a.m. is earlier for you. Or maybe something that's gonna energize you at the nighttime so that you keep working on this dream. Last night we were working on my new book that's going to be coming out, and I'm just organizing things, I'm watching inspirational stuff, and it's not work for me, you know, because it's exciting, and so there's an urgency about it because I want to get this message of financial freedom out to people, and I know it will impact them. I know it will change their lives. So that wakes me up in the morning. That gets me excited and pumped up. You know, another thing that gets me excited and why I have some urgency is obviously when I see things working. Like if I wake up and we have a whole bunch of sales, or I see a whole bunch of great comments, or something's impacted somebody and I see something working, it's like, yeah, that pumps me up even more to keep going and realizing, okay, I need to keep doing this, I need to keep pushing through. But what if you're waking up and you get a whole bunch of rejection emails, or you see a whole bunch of things didn't work? Well, that means that you need to keep the fire lit. And the Bible talks about renewing a right spirit, because maybe you have been pushing something for a long time and you're seeing very little progress. I can relate to that, where you feel like you're pounding something and you're working at something and you're not really moving the dial much. You're like, geez, I put all this effort into something and it hasn't moved the needle. First, I want to say is, don't give up. Second, do you have any mentors? You know, are you following a success path that someone else has laid out for you, or are you just trying to figure it out on your own and you're smart enough to know everything and you don't have a mentor, you haven't bought a book, you haven't taken a course or anything like that, so you're just kind of doing whatever you want to do? You know, because if you don't have a mentor, or you haven't taken a course, or you're not learning from someone who's already been there, that could be the first step that you need to take so that you can know what to do, so that you can move forward with this thing. Because then when you have a path that someone's already laid out for you that's helped you out, then that urgency can really kick in again, because you're like, yeah, if I just do step 1, step 2, step 3, then this thing's gonna work, you know? And this doesn't mean that it's always gonna be easy, all right? I want you to have an urgency for your dream that wakes you up, but that doesn't mean that you're not gonna have to seek. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have to knock and keep knocking on this dream until somebody answers the door. I was just reading in the book of Luke about the guy that, you know, was asking for food, and the guy that was sleeping, he's just like, man, like, I don't want to wake up and help this guy right now. But the dude was persistent, so he got up and he helped him. And I want you not only to see this dream as urgent, I want you to be persistent with it. I want you to keep knocking, keep calling, keep emailing, keep working at it, keep writing, keep creating. All right, whatever it is, it could be an invention, it could be creating another video. I don't know what it is for you, but I do know I shared a story for a girl. I was writing a little snippet for her book, and I was sharing about the song that I wanted to get on radio. And I had emailed this dude like 3 or 4 times, and I was able to track it to see if he had opened my email or clicked on it or whatnot. And I had already emailed him 4 times and I hadn't got a response, but I could tell he was reading my emails. He heard my song. And then I was at the park with my daughter, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna send this email one more time. And I think I changed the subject line or something like that. And guess what? He answered my email. He responded apologizing. We got the song played on the radio. We got the interview on the radio station and built a relationship. And that's because I knocked one more time. All right? Are you willing to keep knocking for your dream? Go door to door, you know? And thank God, you know, the door-to-door sales is extremely hard and not easy, because there's so much rejection involved, people slamming the doors in your face. But maybe people are slamming the door in your face virtually, or on email, or with comments or whatnot, and that hurts. And I get that. But that means that you just got to keep pushing through this stuff until you find somebody that does say yes. All right, that does say yes. We used to send out hundreds of emails, all right, weekly, just to get a few yeses to book some shows. You know, my booking agent would send out email blasts to thousands of people just to book, you know, a 13-city tour. You're hitting up thousands of people. It's just a numbers game most of the time, guys. You know, you write enough songs, you call enough people, you create enough art, you know, make enough paintings, come up with enough different ideas, business ideas, eventually something is gonna hit. but you gotta be persistent. You gotta have some urgency. It's like, I gotta get this thing out there. I gotta keep trying on this thing. Who do I gotta call? And get stirred up about it. You know, maybe you need to put on your song that pumps you up, that gets you in state. You know, and you better believe you gotta get in state sometimes. Whenever we'd shoot a music video or I'd go to a studio, I used to always get a London Fog, all right? Because it would just kind of comfort me in a way, and I get pumped up, and it was like my routine to get in state. I'm gonna write, or, you know, honestly, I might get a nice little treat that I like to just, compliment myself, treat myself out to something just to kind of get me in state that this is going to be fun, this is going to be awesome, and I'm going to chase this dream. If you do not got a copy of my book, Fighter, 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams, click the link below or go grab yourself a Manifest shirt, a Fighter t-shirt that'll inspire you and you can rock and support what we're doing. Keep going for this dream, my friend. Peace.
Never taking advice from a quitter. I'm a triple home run, I'm a hitter. I'm a winner, you're a loser. That's why there ain't nothing to ya. Caught my wave, I'ma go all night. 24/7, go 365. Living life like I'm never gonna die. Cause I'm at an all-time high. Don't pull me down, 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 not me. I'm going all so high, I'm free. Cause I'm at an all-time high. I'm at an all-time high. You're hating with lies, you keep twisting the knife. Living a lie, won't you come to the mic? Try to pull me down, 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 no. Wonder why I don't come around now, yeah. Never taking advice from a quitter.